heartbeat.
I want it, I need it, I got it. I feed on this mind, collect a deposit. My rhymes in the trunk of my brain is so right. Drive it, I swerve it, got pink like a Barbie. No killer cam, start spinning like that ceiling fan. Oh man, you doing the most.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, do we have an episode for you on His Hers Wine Whiskies. I would say the cream will rise to the top, but it has already risen to the top with this episode. And we're going to talk like this the whole episode. And we have a delicious, incredible episode for you tonight. Because that's what we do here on His Hers Wines and Whiskies. We got the Velvet Devil, but I'll tell you what, the Velvet Devil ain't got nothing on the Macho Man. And over here, we have the royalty of all royalty, the Crown Royal Black.
Caught up. We also have little puppies running in the studio right above us. I think they only film Frontline Plus commercials. We hear them running all the time. Both, I think, are going to be interesting to taste. We are still on our little kick of doing a little research, just a little bit of research, just to kind of get a little expectation so we can set the scene for you guys. So we're just going to have that corkscrew come in.
Where the hell is the corkscrew? It's an important part of the show.
There it is. Thank you. Randy, relax, bud. Relax. We really don't need it, so I don't know why he's getting all upset, because we got a little twist off here. So, the Velvet Devil Merlot from Washington State, not DC. It's bottled by Charles Smith Wines, and one of the things that I've learned about is they're apparently, we're going to find out today, the company that made Merlot sexy again. So we'll see. We're gonna find out. But that was one of their claims, because apparently at some point Merlot became unsexy. Don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, pretty established in this game. Oh. All right. First taste, very delicious. Then as it sits a little more, it gets a little less delicious. Actually, okay. So you got to sip it a couple times. You got to sniff it. You got to get the tannins going, you know. You got to get them going. Okay. You know what? I don't know if I could justly review this wine, but I know the Macho Man can.
Well, let me tell you, the Velvet Devil could not stand with me in the ring. Because this is not a superior wine. Yeah, it might brought sexy back for Merlot. But this wine does not rise to the top. But it also does not sink to the bottom. I would use this wine in a tag team match against Hulk Hogan.
But I think he did make some good points. I did think this wine, it's a solid wine. You know, you give it the sniff. Man, it just smells like, wine that's not all the way there. Like we are just like missing two things maybe, or like two little tweaks for making this wine into a stellar wine. But right now, I would say it's a 7.3. And maybe that's because it's got a little bit of a Merlot taste. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of Merlot. So that's the other thing that you're going to learn about wines. Is you're going to like some, you're going to hate some. I have the luxury, since YouTube picked me up for another 7 seasons, is I get to try them all. And the ones that I don't like, I just say, hey, this is terrible. Don't drink it. The ones I do like, I give them a decent score. I would probably drink this at like you know those high-end burger places? I would drink it there, but I would get you can't just get a plain cheeseburger with this. You have to get a burger with all the fixins. And I think that'll pair very well with that. All right, so we're switching over to the Crown Royalty Black. Small bottle, It's a little different than the regular Crown Royal in the fact that different label, and this one's black. So apparently they're made a little differently. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. First impressions, it smells very similar to just your regular Crown Royal, which makes a lot of sense because I'm sure this is just a variant of just a regular Crown Royal. Same with the Johnny Walkers. Also, hey, here's an idea for the whiskey community. I'm sure no one's ever thought of this, but can we just standardize our label colors? Like, just Johnny Walker Black and Crown Royal Black? Is that the same standard on the scale of whiskeys? I don't think it is, but I just think it's something we should standardize. And you know what? That's what we stand here for Wines Whiskies, is standardizing certain things, like whiskey label colors. But back to the whiskey. Okay. Okay. It's very smooth. Very smooth. Not going to take that away from it at all. This is probably one of the better whiskeys. It's definitely, you could just sip this if you wanted to. This is actually, It's very sweet like the standard Crown Royal, but it's robust and full-bodied. And that is from the back of the label. I tell you what, that finish though on that whiskey is impeccable. It's kind of like a long, smoldering finish to like a bonfire or something like that. Kind of like it just keeps going a little bit. You know, never fully dying out. Very similar to that. I would drink this around a campfire. I would. Where else I would drink it though is like maybe like if you and your family went on a vacation somewhere, you hit that duty-free store and you were like, give me that Crown Royal. Oh, snap! They got Crown Royal Black. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna reach for that Crown Royal Black. And then we're gonna get out of the duty-free, we're gonna go to the hotel. You know what? It may not be the first day I crack that bad boy open, but that second day, yeah, I'm gonna crack that bad boy open. I'm gonna fill up my cup. Because I'm on vacation, it's relaxing. You know what? And I might have a buddy. His name might be Blake, who might want to get his hair braided. So we might go walk down to the beach to one of the vendors to get that done. And yeah, I might have drank a little more whiskey than originally planned. And I might have had to have my other buddy Vince cover me in sand because I was, how do I put this? I was passed out in the beach while my buddy was getting his hair braided. And it wasn't my best moment. But I had great friends around me that covered me in sand so I didn't get burned. Buried half my body. And then eventually, you know, dragged me out of the sun some more. And then, you know, I wandered back. They woke me up. I wandered back to our little cabana hut and I laid down on a chair and I burned the bottom half of my legs because, you know what, they weren't around for that portion. And, you know, things just happen. So that would be another example of a hypothetical of a place where maybe I would drink this Crown Royal Black. You know what? Here's what else I'll say to people. You could drink Crown Royal anytime, anywhere. You could be on an island somewhere in a hot in summer and drinking whiskey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let people tell you how to drink wine and whiskey, okay? We got something good because I know we've been talking about it. We have been talking about it. We said, nope, no more. Not doing it. Nope, get out of here. Works their way back into our heart. But we're going to do it for one more episode. Do it for one more episode. And here's to the Malortskis, baby. Oh, shoot. Also, I made this own little Seagram's cup. Shot glass, whatever you want to call it. That was a big pour. This is actually like 2 shots. No, I'm kidding. But it's like, look at that. That's hefty. Oh, can't say the third one. Otherwise we get copyrighted. To cheers. This one goes out to our fallen warriors. Cheers to Keenan Thompson. I'll tell you what. Don't hold it in your mouth.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And also like a happy Hanukkah, cause like it's 2020 and